Jazz hands.
Good afternoon, everybody. We are here with the West Marches, and I'm
Oh,
excited
yeah.
that we're here and everything is working and not on fire
Because it almost was.
because it definitely was.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, man, good. Like everything's sounding okay in chat. Looks like people are okay. Good. Like it's been a while since I seen you guys, like 3 or 4 weeks maybe. It's been a little while. So
Yeah.
in case those of you out there haven't realized it yet, we are continuing with the adventure that we had from last time. So, Shannon, what have you been up to since the last West Marches? PAX South was in there
Pack South.
in the
Yeah.
meantime, right? Yeah.
Yeah, we did that. And there was the West Marches panel there. So
God, yeah,
hopefully
that's
everybody
right.
saw
This is
that.
the first West Marches since the panel.
So
Um,
if anybody
oh
didn't see
wow.
that, then I think that the VOD is available on PAX 2, and I'm not sure if JP has that content yet on any of his stuff, but
I think he
I think
does
he
on
said he was
YouTube.
working on it. So yeah, maybe check the YouTube if you missed that, because it was only an hour long, but it was an awesome hour. So, but yeah, other than that, I've not been doing very much. Well, that's not true. I went to Venice
Yeah,
and
I saw those
I
pictures.
wore a princess dress
What? Tell
and I
us
got
more about
skipped.
why you did that and how awesome it was.
I did it because I'm a fucking, I don't know. There's something
You're
wrong with me.
you're a
I
fucking
imagine
princess.
I imagine that I am like a princess. I wanted to be Marie Antoinette, and they have this carnival thing, which is basically just Italian, like Mardi Gras. And
Yeah.
so everyone dresses up. There was literally like minions dressed like Despicable Me minions,
Oh
and I
man.
saw Merida from Brave and random costumes. But some people stay true to the like period costumes, and so that's what we did, and it was really fun.
That's
Yeah,
amazing.
yeah. That's basically it. That's all that's happened, and work articles and stuff.
It's a full schedule. Yeah, I saw your article on no, dealing
Chat
with
harassment.
harassment. Yes, yeah, yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
No, that's super
Laying the
helpful.
smackdown on trolls, yo.
Damn
So
right.
yeah, if you want to get edumacated, then help.twitch.tv. Go check it out. Okay, thank you.
Good shout out. Good plug. Zeke
Thanks.
man, how you been?
I've been great. How about you?
I've also been good, just hanging out, chilling. What have you been up to
Excellent. Uh,
since PAX South?
well, I got to meet and hang out with Ron Jeremy. That was
Oh,
kind of neat.
were you a part of the Sour Kool-Aid show or how did that happen?
Yep.
Awesome. Yep.
That's so
Yep.
cool.
Yep. DP is a friend of mine. DP from Sour Kool-Aid Show is a friend of mine. And we flew into Portland and saw a comedy show with all those guys. And then we drove the 2.5 hours it takes from Portland to Newport, where DP lives. And we drove everybody back there and then did a show the next day from his studio garage thing.
That's pretty wicked.
Yeah. He's a trip, man. You don't realize, like, dude's an old guy. I mean, he's like an older guy. He's like 62 years old, so he's got old
really?
guy stuff. Yeah.
He's
Yeah,
got
it's like
old guy
stories.
stuff.
He's got old guy stuff. Like, he's slow. He's like, you know, he fell asleep on the broadcast.
Wow, really?
Did he really?
That's
Yeah.
amazing.
He's a bit narcoleptic as well.
Does he make the sound when he gets up, like the old man sound, where it's like, "Ugh." Is it one of those?
A little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's pretty awesome. What was your favorite part of meeting Ron Jeremy?
Just kind of walking, like, after the comedy show, we walked from the comedy show like 3 blocks away to like a Chinese place for noodles and food.
Mhm.
And he got stopped like every 10 feet by someone wanting to take pictures with him. He is like the most pictured celebrity, I bet, out there.
Nice.
Yeah, so that was fun. Just like, oh, we got to stop again. Someone noticed him, got to stop again. And it's funny how people notice guys like that, because I've never like actually like walked around with a celebrity. But like some people like, hey, you're the sex guy. Like, you're that guy. Like, yeah,
Awesome.
that's the guy. Yeah.
Was he shy about it? Was he like, yeah, yeah? Or was he like,
well, I mean, he does it all the
sex
time. Well,
guy?
he's not super excited about it because it happens to him all the time. But he stopped and took pictures with anybody who wanted.
Got it.
He was nice about it, but it was real like low key. It was like, hey, Ron Jeremy, and he's like, yep. And then we come over and like, mind if I get a picture? Come on over. Snap
Nice.
a picture. And then they would leave. Oh, thanks, man. Yep, no problem.
Did any woman approach him?
Oh yeah.
Or just guys? Oh, okay.
Really?
Oh yeah.
That's
Oh
funny.
dude, and he
I
doesn't
love
turn
your
that
work.
he doesn't turn that shit off. He's like, if it's a good looking girl, he'll turn on some charm or whatever he counts as charm.
Nice. I mean,
Yeah.
is it legitimately charming?
It's
Were you
old
like-
guy charming.
All right, yeah. Uh-huh.
It's like, well, it's like your dad hitting on someone. It's like, oh, you look very nice tonight. You know.
Yeah.
Good. Good.
Yeah. That's all I've been up to. I just did that and came back, and then I've just been playing dumb video games.
That's pretty good stuff. What are you playing these days?
I played some
Some
Overwatch for a little
Overwatch.
while. Played some XCOM. Played I'm still trying to beat Darkest Dungeon because I just take forever playing these games.
Is that a thing you can beat?
Yeah,
I didn't even know that.
you can get all the achievements and beat it, and you can do NG plus and stuff.
Got it. Cool.
Yeah.
Very nice. Kaitlyn, how are you doing?
I'm doing all right now. You know, I got a shot, so I get better faster.
Yes.
Yeah,
And now I
Caitlin,
can
you weren't
talk.
feeling well, right? Now, because you sound like a robot now.
That's actually just her voice.
Sweet.
I'm actually 50% cat, 50%, you know, all this stuff, and I'm 50% robot too.
Yeah.
It's a new character.
What was the other 50% we needed to add to your character, Kaitlyn?
Like blonde girl or something. I don't
Yeah,
know.
50% blonde girl.
I don't remember the comment, Shane. I know Adam was in it, but I don't remember what it was about.
Yeah, I don't remember either. But I'm totally willing to do that. Yeah, by my decree, you are 50% blonde girl.
Perfect.
Good.
We're actually resurrecting Juliet so that I can learn from her ways.
Yeah.
And the freshman
She
will
is-
like always talk like this.
She is the epitome of Valley Girl talk. That's her. Good. Have you been streaming recently, Kaitlyn?
Yeah, I actually
Yay.
So much better.
I think I'm like kind of switching to Terran. So I've been like GM Zerg for over a year now in
Mhm.
StarCraft. I play StarCraft, if anyone doesn't know that about me. But I'm like switching races now, I guess, to Terran.
Why?
So that's what I play now.
Like what goes into that decision?
Well, I tried to dual race before. I don't know, I just like playing Terran. It's like
Uh-huh.
fun. It's
You
funny
just like the
when
mechanics?
yeah, I like the mechanics a lot. There's a lot of players that I always looked up to and idolized. And then there's something kind of funny where if you do something good with Zerg, people don't really notice. But when you do something like kind of good with Terran, people are like, whoa, look at
Oh,
those
shit.
splits. Oh,
Yeah,
whoa,
yeah,
you
yeah.
dropped the units from the medevac? Like, whoa. And they like go crazy.
That's good. So hang on, like what's a good thing you can do with Zerg that people don't notice?
I mean, I guess people notice my Ling and Baneling control a lot, but there's like a lot of really fast multitasking and responding to drops. But
Mhm.
some people, they just see it as like, oh, you have the units there, you know,
Right.
not like you're actually microing like these Banelings and these Lings for that drop while doing this at the same time while spreading creep. And they just kind of see it like, well, of course. And then of course, if you don't defend a drop, they're like, oh, you're so bad, like rabble,
Right,
rabble,
yeah.
rabble. But with Terran, it's like, oh, of course, Terran lost. Terran's underpowered. Rabble, rabble, rabble. There was nothing you could do, rabble.
Nice. Nice. So that's just a little less pressure. That's good. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Very nice. How's Hearthstone going, Kaitlyn?
I got legendary I don't know, like in the last season in 2015. So that was nice. Notice
Pretty
me,
wicked.
Trump.
Yay.
Senpai hasn't noticed you.
Actually, I've been watching Trump's Hearthstone videos with his standard ready Malagos rogue deck, whatever you call it. Something that's like out of order, Mali rogue. And that's fun. I'm actually excited for that in Hearthstone, the standard thing. Just because like Oil Rogue's my favorite, but it was already kind of dead, and now it's definitely dead, so I don't feel the pressure of having to play a deck that's kind of dead. Now I can
Yeah.
play like other rogues, so it's okay.
Very nice. Very cool.
Yeah.
And Trump, man, how have you been?
What an excellent segue. So, man, it's been a while. So since then, that big Hearthstone thing where standard was announced, where basically it's going to follow the way of Magic and it's going to start rotating sets, is happening. So that is really cool. I distinctly remember PAX South like it was yesterday, namely that I wasn't there, and I watched Star Wars on that day because I'm a
Ooh,
late
nice.
adopter of movies, especially. Pretty good movie.
Pretty good.
I'm sorry, I wasn't
Been
expecting
in a
that.
few Hearthstone tournaments, including a standard one, well, a mock standard one, which just happened yesterday. So, good tournaments, been good.
Awesome. How did they set up the mock standardness of the tournament? Was it like an official thing supported by Blizzard or just a
It
community thing?
was run by Archon and Curse,
Okay.
and they just simply had a very basic rule of you cannot play anything from these two sets that are rotating out of standard,
Cool.
which caused some very new innovative decks to come up, or it really showcased what standard would be without like the changes that the expansion and the changes to cards would add.
Very nice. That's pretty cool. I've heard people like I don't actually follow Hearthstone at all myself, but I've heard people being really excited about the new changes, making it more like Magic, where it's rotating decks. I've heard people getting really into that, so that's exciting to see that it's doing what it intended and making new strats become more viable again.
Mm-hmm.
Very nice. Well, I haven't been up to much. I've been busting my ass finishing up Roller Coaster Tycoon World. So no launch date to announce yet, but we're getting very close to the goal. So that's been really exciting. It's really fun to work on a game and then like be going through that process of seeing it every day and pulling your hair out because you see all the problems with it, and then you step back and you see it once. I actually went to PAX South to like show it off to press and to fans at PAX South, and doing that and taking that step back and looking at it from that high level view was amazing because all of a sudden I saw how much was actually working and actually looked really cool, and the response that we got from people seeing it there was all really positive. So that was really exciting. Yeah, that's about it. Other than that, I've been chilling, waiting to play more West Marches. So,
Best marches.
with that being said, why don't we talk about the game? So last time on the West Marches, you guys, Shannon, or rather Bardrick, presented a major quest. So we're remembering that there's now a new mechanic, which is that it's called a major quest. So when you know of something in the Marches that few others know of, and it inflames your passions, write yourself a major quest, and then tell the GM. If your party's not currently pursuing a major quest, you may reveal yours, tell why you care, and ask your allies for aid. If they agree to help you, everyone immediately gains XP. If your group completes the major quest of anyone in the group, everyone gains XP. So it's a new way of generating experience points, and Bardrick presented the first major quest, which was that she wants to find a way to resurrect Juliet.
Yeah.
Hooray,
So
and we're
that's-
so much for the better now that we took it because we got XP. Could you remind me how much XP we got for that?
I think last time you all got 425 experience points.
That was a good segue. I like that.
425, and then it was there was also the quest experience on top of that, right?
I don't actually remember.
I remember getting the number 425 by adding up your monster numbers and then dividing by 4.
I think you're right, because I think I gave the quest XP earlier. Do any of you have it written down anywhere?
I don't have it written down, but I distinctly recall you gave out the XP for us taking my quest at the beginning, but I
Yes.
don't remember how much it was.
Yeah.
So maybe
Well-
there's some hardcore person in chat who.
Yeah,
I have my
it's gonna be
previous
GM chat.
one. I have my previous one written down. And
Oh, we can just subtract then.
yeah, well, let's see. My previous experience was 4,011,
Mm-hmm.
and now I have 4,561 written down. So 550 total.
Okay, yeah, so you earn 125 experience, Trump.
Fantastic, thanks.
Yeah, 125. Yep.
Holy crap, Zeke, you got a fuck ton of XP.
Yeah, Zeke's up there.
Kellen's the man, dude. Kellen
It
is,
would be a
is the
shame
man
if
and a
something
man.
happened.
It's because Kellen is fucking on every show. That's why.
Yep,
Okay.
yep. It's basically the Kellen Marches.
Give the people what they want.
Okay, Elvis, calm down.
Well, and also, like, I think the reason why he survived so long is because, like, I'm not afraid to learn lessons from, like, say, people like Trump. Like, maybe this would be a little bit more tactically, efficient. And I'm like, oh, okay, yeah, sure.
You know what the people really want to see, Kellen?
Shut up! Don't jinx it, you son of a bitch!
You know, I feel like Trump isn't the only person that you're learning lessons from. I think perhaps you're learning some of those lessons from yourself.
All right. We don't need to get that profound. This isn't Full House. Jeez.
And
That was beautiful.
This
And-
Full House is profound.
Well, he's got that like after school special like moral thing, you know?
yeah. Well, you've looked
You're
deep within
learning
your
something.
heart, and you've realized that it's not wise to tackle an owlbear when you're level 1.
That was a different character, and I still stand by that choice because I miscalculated an owlbear.
That was an awesome epic choice. Good. So remember, of course, also that each of you has chosen an adventuring motivation, which answers the question, why are you adventuring? And at the end of each session, and the wording is a little bit different now. I was more lenient last time, but I'm not going to be as lenient with it this time. If you put yourself at unique personal risk in support of your motivation, tell the group. If everyone agrees, you gain XP. So Trump, or Donald, your adventuring motivation is for personal glory. Frecky, yours is to accrue riches. Kellen, yours is for personal glory. And Bardrick, yours is redeeming a failure.
Mm-hmm.
So remember that bit about putting yourself at unique personal risk to achieve those things.
Oh, that reminds me too. That was the little bit of experience I didn't add also. And I'll have to remember that later.
Yes, you will. All right. So, oh yeah. By the way, Trump, I'm loving watching you like tweet out people who tweet at you as if you're Donald Trump.
Oh, yes. That's been really stepping up. Because
I believe that.
Yeah. I think about 50% of the tweets I get, or maybe even more, are assuming that I am Trump's South Carolina campaign. And
Yes.
it's going to really ramp up over the next few days.
You should
Well,
just change your profile picture to be Donald Trump just to troll them.
Oh man, amazing. Okay, so who remembers what our next step needs to be for the quest that Bardrick is doing? Bardrick, do you remember?
I kind of remember. I was trying to decipher my notes, but they look like this. So we're working on it. Basically, we have to. We have to decide what we want to do because we were given a couple of options. So one is to go and collect a whole bunch of really rare random stuff for Hextia, who will then try to do the revival for us for Juliet. But it requires us to go to the mulchy thing that ate her. And there's likely not going to be enough left because she said she actually needs like a huge amount of Juliet or whatever. And I'm pretty sure Juliet is missed. And then the other option is to go to the Old Serpents, which is in the far west foothills.
Yes. So Hextia needs 3 things. She needs something substantial from Juliet, so like a femur or a long bone or something like that. Something that is imprinted with her essence. She doesn't need a lot. She doesn't need the whole body, but she needs something. She also needs a book from the Scrivener's Tower. It's called the Book of Night with Moon.
Night or might?
Night.
Nightmare
Yes.
Moon, was it?
I don't
Book
know.
of Night with Moon.
Night with Moon. Okay.
Yes.
Yep.
And
Yeah,
also
James
she needs
from-
and also she needs a diamond worth 1,000 gold pieces.
Yes.
Now, like you all know that Hextia is a witch and she has magical powers, and this spell is not entirely beyond her comprehension or anything like that. It's just rare, and it's a strange, powerful magic, and she needs special components to complete it. But also, you know of the serpents, and you've heard rumors of them resurrecting Xiaobaz. But I think you've also heard rumors of what that cost, which for the people who woke up the serpents was another fledgling deity basically sacrificed to the serpents. So it's not like it's going to be free if you go to the serpents.
We have to figure out how we're gonna revive her. And
Have any of us been to Chainminster? I can't remember.
Have any of you guys been to Chainminster?
Yeah. Or is
I
that a
don't
new
actually
location?
know.
like
Okay.
what? No.
Chainminster is a place far to the southwest. There's a hold, like the old Chayminster hold has been taken over by a group of dwarves who's been living there for a few centuries now. And there's a tower in the northwest of that region, which is the Scrivener's Tower, which is centered within a small human settlement. There's also something called the Bone Organ out there, which is some strange land feature that nobody's really investigated much of yet.
Okay, so the Scrivener's Tower is in Chayminster.
Yes.
Okay, gotcha.
So we either get a book or we deal with big scary serpent guys. I think the choice is clear.
I think
The book, for those that
sounds,
didn't know.
Yeah. Yep. Books. I can get behind books.
Well, I'm not exceedingly well versed in reading, but I will go with the party. I think that's the better choice. So just so I have this straight, book first, and then
We need some Juliet, but I don't know.
Juliet butt.
Exactly.
No, well, I mean, actually, that might work, but I think
Just any piece, like any big piece of her. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Got it.
And apparently, it's got to be like, I don't know, a bone or something. Hexia said so.
A butt would work. In all fairness, if you found a butt, you could use that.
Dibs on not touching it.
Okay. So,
Yeah.
Steven, how far away is the place where the gibbering mouthers like ate her?
It's probably a few days to the northwest.
So the northwest is where we.
Yeah, that was when you guys went far, far away into the mountains, and you found some sort of ancient dwarven tomb. You were resting in there overnight, and the gibbering mouthers came out.
Okay.
Chased you guys outside.
Are any of the adventurers of the West Marches anywhere close to being able to know how to raise someone?
No. Nobody's anywhere close. I think it's a 6th level spell.
Oh,
okay. And you'd have to be like 12th level to cast it. Let's see. QRS. Resurrection, 7th level necromancy spell. So no, it'd be a long time.
It was going to be a simple matter of raising the dead or something.
So we have to get the book, which is in the south, and a piece of her, which is in the north.
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah. And also we need like a big ass rock. Like some serious bling.
Yep.
Which I'm not sure where we could get a rock that big. I don't know how big that would even need to be.
Oh, the diamond.
A head, maybe smaller.
Oh, that's easy. Kellen's loaded, right?
How much money do you have, Kellen?
I wouldn't say I'm loaded. I mean, I have a tidy amount.
We need like 1,000 gold pieces worth in this rock.
Well, I have not nearly that much. I have
What a
300
shame that you spent it all on this lovely statue of you instead.
What?
True.
Let's forget it. Let's move past the statue if we could. I have 349 pieces of gold, and that is not near enough. However, I bet we could, because we have to outfit ourselves. We have to supply ourselves for a journey of this length. So I believe we have to go to back to Veriscali, get loaded up, and while we're there, I believe we could ask around and see if anybody knows about a diamond, because the diamond is going to be the least of our worries.
Yeah, I'd say we could probably leave the diamond till last, because yeah, it doesn't really seem like it's going to be as difficult as, you know, a Juliet butt or bone of some kind.
We don't have to have the butt. We can have anything, right?
Sure.
Could be a hand.
Okay.
Could be a foot.
That
Right.
also
I
hurt
think
my
no one
I was just
The butt
talking
is
to
preferable.
Bardrick. The butt is preferable.
I think the butt would work better. I mean, you know, it
You gotta get that
probably
booty,
is.
yo.
It's more attuned to Juliet's true nature.
Okay,
Say
so
something about Juliet's butt.
we go back to Veerscali, ask around, load up, and then what time is it, Steven?
I think probably it's mid morning, like 10 or 11 a.m. on the day after you just left Hextia's hut.
Okay, so we can get back to town by like 4 p.m. if we slow.
Yeah, easily.
Okay, so it's a 4-hour walk back to Veerscali. Ask around, maybe hit up Frelko's Tavern, see if anybody knows of any jewel merchants or the like. And then in the morning we outfit ourselves and we head out.
Great.
Sounds good to me.
That works. Let's go.
All right. Why don't I get Kellen to roll a survival test with advantage? All right, that's fine.
Okay.
It's not hard to walk around in this area, especially since
Right.
you know it so well. Yeah, you spend 2 hours walking back to Veerscali. Just as you start leaving, Frecky, what's your familiar? It's an imp, right?
Why do you ask?
Is it invisible right now?
Yes.
Okay, so you all hear a voice coming from over near Frecky, and it says,
No. I threw the voice. I didn't fail my roll this badly, did I?
Well, it's hang on. I'm gonna message you a thing.
That could be taken wrong.
Abort mission.
All right. Pausing. You all discussing about where you're gonna go and the order in which you're gonna get all of the things that you need to get.
Yeah, we should totally do the book first. Let's get this book out of the way.
Yeah. Who knows? Maybe one of the adventurers has found a diamond over in Veerscali.
It's possible.
I mean, I'm pretty sure someone owes me some gold, so that can even help.
All right, so you guys set off. You make it back to town about 2 hours later, no problem. Kellen guides you efficiently through the wilds. So in town now, what do you want to do first?
Oh, let's find out if there is any rumors specific to where this dwarf ruins is. Like, because I've never been in the Southwest, so unless you guys know, we should probably find out a little bit more about where this is. Where these
Dwarf ruins. You mean
where the
a
book
tower,
is.
right?
Yeah, where the book is kept. We should probably find out a bit more about that, so we don't get lost.
Yeah. Chayminster, where the Scrivener's Tower is.
Oh, Shayminster is an actual town, is it?
It's the region.
Okay. The tower was in a settlement, so we should ask where that settlement is.
Yeah.
Stephen, what I know, being a Veerscali expert, I guess.
Yeah.
Is there like someone who sells mystical stuff, like a magician shop, kind of someone who deals in potions and scrolls and such?
Is there one in Veerscali?
Yes.
What are you looking for specifically? Because potions you can get from Elith.
Right. No, I'm looking
scrolls
to
are rarer.
Right. Because I have a scroll of fire breath, and I'm pretty sure it's rare, and
Yes.
I'm looking to trade it for a diamond, possibly.
Uh-huh.
You mean a potion, right? The one that we got?
I have
Or-
I have scroll written down for some reason.
Scroll of fire breath.
We got potions, FYI, if you're talking about the last time. But maybe you also have a scroll. Yeah, I remember I gave you a potion of fire breath.
Was it a okay?
Oh
I
yeah, that's right too.
Must have
from
mixed that up. Okay.
Yeah, the scroll of thoughts I gave to
psychedelic
Shep.
gold.
Oh,
Let me
that's
take a
okay.
look.
Yeah. Okay, I mixed it up then. So we got a potion of fire breath.
To Bardrick, rather.
Okay. I don't know how valuable that is, but I've got a potion of fire breath. I've got a potion of healing, all of which I can, ostensibly sell for some money to get a diamond, I guess.
Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe I should find out how much this detect thoughts scroll is worth.
Okay, so hang on. So you guys are kind of going around town. You head to the market and you're trying to appraise this stuff. Kellen, give me a wisdom saving throw. 9. Oh. Okay. You ask around for a couple of people, and you end up identifying a shop owner who you feel like would be willing to pay you for this potion of fire breath. Let me see if I can generate a name for this person.
Now, an ability check is the same as a saving throw, correct?
The saving throw is actually the heart, whereas the ability check is the little check mark.
Okay, I'm gonna roll the heart one and see like what the additions are different, if they're different at all for me. 7 and 2.
Doesn't look like it. No.
8 and 2. Different. Oh no, plus 2s. Yep.
Yeah, so you just got that 9. That's fine.
There's only one that's different, and it's dexterity.
Yeah. Okay, I'm just looking this up. I don't think there's actually any clear guideline on how much magical objects are worth, because there's no magical item economy in 5th edition, but surely we can make something up. Hi, Kiska. Oh, there we go. There is value associated with those. Nice. Okay. Yeah, let me get a name. He's got a stall set up in the marketplace of Virascali. His name is Ture, Ture. How do you approach him about this potion of fire breath?
Okay, hold on 1 second. I'm writing down every name. Ture.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Sorry, does he only do potions, or is he like all forms of magical wares?
He's actually a general merchant, so he's really only selling like pots and pans and a few like salves and herbs and poultices and things like that. But he has interest in buying these things from you as you talk to him, because he travels around. Okay. Kellen and Barbara.
It might as well see what this scroll is worth. I'm not sure how many thoughts I need to detect. I'll just kill bitches. So.
Bardrick, would you also make a wisdom saving throw?
Okay.
While the party is going towards this merchant, I'm going to kind of like pet something under my cloak, and then no one can see it.
Did we not hear what something?
Oh no. And then I'm going to like carefully bring it out, although you don't see anything in my hands, and then kind of send it offwards towards the merchant.
Okay, cool. 2.
Just like, I hear something. Wait, no, I don't. Never mind.
So I think Bardrick, you see like a shadowy figure lurking in a doorway with like a cloak pulled up over his head, and he's like beckoning people over and then opening his robe and showing them things. And yeah. And you're like, oh, let's go get that guy to buy these things from us. And then Kellen is like, no, I think maybe we'll go look a little bit further. So you end up at Ture's place, and he's just a traveling merchant. So he's got a wagon that's unfolded, and he's got all sorts of wares. And he's shouting on the street corner, buying, selling, come, tell me what you need. He sees you approaching, Kellen. He says, aha, young boy, come over here. You need to purchase some goods.
Well, actually, I'm looking for
a pot. Yes, I have a very good pot. It's made out of iron. It's a beautiful pot. You can clean it with steel wool.
Yes.
Or you can just never clean it at all.
Hey, that is actually a very nice pot. However, if I may, I was looking to buy, trade, and sell, possibly in one of those in any order. Do you know of anybody, maybe yourself, that would be interested in potions of magical variety.
Whoa. Magical potions. Well,
Yes.
that sounds very interesting. If I can look at them and evaluate their true magical worth, you have to understand. Many people come through here. They say they have magical potions. They turn out not to be magical. It's just camel piss or something terrible. But if it is truly magical, then it would be worth something to me.
Oh, of course, of course.
I also, excuse me, and Bardrick kind of pops out from behind Kellen's kneecaps.
Oh my God, a fairy! Hello, little fairy.
This is not a fairy. This is
in this town for months. Are you serious? Like you just never look down?
this is my companion, Bardrick.
You're so small, below line of sight. Hello, Bardrick.
Yeah.
What can I do for you?
I also have this paper. It's magical and worth tons, so you should probably check it out and give me lots of money for it.
I've never heard of a magical paper. It sounds suspicious.
Scroll, scrolls.
Oh, a scroll.
Yeah.
Okay, let me see. He pulls it from you and he opens it up. He says, yes, well, certainly seems to be some writing I can't read on this paper.
It helps people. It helps people read minds. It will give you the insides to everyone's heads. Like, it's incredible.
So if I could read this, I would be able to tell if you're telling the truth. Yes.
Yeah, you got the idea. Exactly.
Can I throw my voice to my imp now?
Yes.
Okay. Should I roll first?
Sure.
I want to. So I'm kind of like a little bit back further. So there's no way this guy has heard my voice.
Yeah, you're away.
In fact, I'm trying to make myself look like I'm not even part of this party. But I look over to my imp and I want him to say these items are much more powerful than what these people are letting you know.
Nice.
And,
okay.
Like they'll give you vast riches.
Awesome. Okay. Yeah. Like, what does your voice sound like when it emanates from your familiar?
I change it slightly so that it kind of sounds. Well, I already sound otherworldly, but so it sounds like not in a scary way, like a god or something.
Okay, so it sounds like the voice of an angel or something like that.
I thought about saying that, but I don't know
Okay.
if Frecky can sound like that.
Yeah, so what happens is the clouds above part and a single ray of sunlight shines down on Tour's stall, and then this voice echoes out across the marketplace and says, "These items are much more valuable than these people are letting on." And Tour just immediately falls to his knees and wringing his hands and saying, "Oh, it's a message from the gods. Oh, yes. Well, here, let me evaluate them. I will give much thought to this. Oh, my goodness. Yes." So he takes them from you and he spends some time. He takes them into the back of his cart where he's got like some testing kits and stuff like that. And he's, taking just a little clip off the side of this scroll and he's dipping it into one vial and then dropping it into another vial and putting some liquids on top of it. And it goes, and there's a flash of smoke as it reacts. And then he just...
Did you see that, Bardrick?
Yeah, dude, that's some sick shit. God's on our side. It's awesome.
What was that?
I don't know. Clearly, we are the best, so don't worry about it.
It's my vision. It's my vision. We're being guided.
Must be. I'm with you. I feel it.
He pours out a drop of this potion onto the back of his hand, just a single drop, and then he licks it, and then he burps, and there's a little bit of that comes off of the burp.
That doesn't look scientific.
And then he turns back around to you. So let's see here. For the potion.
I was wondering why this was going so well, and then I checked my roll. I didn't look at it before.
Your roll is super good. Okay, for the potion, he turns back to you. And he says, "Yes, young boy, for this potion, I would be willing to offer you 500 pieces of gold."
Wow.
It is a valuable and uncommon magical artifact of the kind that I do not often see. If this is an acceptable price to you, then we can do business.
Take it.
Can I roll? I want to roll insight
Okay.
to see if I can get more out of him. Like I
Yeah,
can
sure.
like read him and see. Yeah.
Totally.
All right. Ooh.
Damn. Yeah, you take a look at him. You saw, like, when that voice boomed out, he dropped to his knees, he was wringing his hands, he broke out in a sweat, he mopped his brow a little bit. When he gets back up, there's a different look in his eyes than there was when you first approached him. Now he takes you completely seriously. He's actually offering you more than he would normally offer because of hearing this voice.
Okay. Cool. All right. It's yes, sir. Yes, that you are a fair man, and I will take your offer and know that if I have more business or, with the scroll and what have you, I will bring it directly to you first. I want you to know that I appreciate your generosity and your honesty, and thank you.
Yes, thank you. Wait, I have seen your picture before. You are the statue man. Yes, the statues. Well,
Yes, that's how I try and pose like the statue. Like,
nice. Yeah, he claps you on the shoulder and says, "You're famous. Hey, listen, you sign this paper for me. I collected signatures. A very big fan of yours."
I scrawl as best I can in like third grade, like
Yeah, nice.
K-E.
That's good. Thank you.
All right.
I poke Kellen for a moment and want to draw him off to the side.
What about
Hey.
my reading
Kellen.
minds shit, yo?
Ask him if he wants another one.
What is
yeah,
it?
of course.
It's detect thoughts.
Yeah.
Yes.
Ask
You
him
have-
if he wants another exact one.
Yes. Excuse me. Sorry.
Yes.
Tour. I actually have another of the same potion. Would you like a pair of them?
Super
Like-
rare. This never happens.
Oh my goodness! Well, yes, I would. 500 gold. Yes.
Yes, that's perfect.
Good. Here,
Okay,
give me
great.
the
I
potion.
hand my potion over too.
Okay, he does the same test. He drops a single drop on the back of his hand, licks it, burps. He says, yes, very potent potions. We'll pay you 500 gold for each of these. Is okay?
Fantastic.
Yeah, that'll work. Oh, wait. You wouldn't happen to have any diamonds to trade instead of all those, like, awesome bling, right?
Oh, no, I'm not a gem seller. No.
Do you know
no,
where we
I
can
may bear some resemblance to gem sellers. People often get me confused with them, but I am not the one.
You do
No.
have that affluent look. You look slick. Yeah.
Thank you. He sort of adjusts his big fur coat.
Do you know where we can find any of those, gem dealers?
Verskali, not a popular place for gem dealings. What are you're purchasing? What?
Oh,
A diamond? You said?
yeah, just looking for some big bling to go with the
Go-
statue,
If you take a journey south along the road out of Verskali down to Chayminster, there's a hold there where the dwarves they dig deep. And
Gotcha.
and they will probably have gems. They are greedy and ugly creatures that I don't like dealing with, but maybe they would offer you in exchange for gold.
Wicked. That's awesome information.
Good.
All right.
Now,
Are you hold on, I grab Bardrick a little bit and like aside and whisper like, we don't need to sell the scroll anymore. Do you want to keep it or do you still want to sell it?
I mean, we might as well figure out how much this guy's gonna cough up. I mean, have you seen how much money he has? He's just like fucking.
He does
You need to
have
sell everything to him right now.
Dude,
That's
now
the better
is-
idea.
that.
See?
You're right. And go, please. Yes, go.
he knows.
Yes.
I
Yeah. This,
want
this,
to like nonchalantly walk by Kellen and just slip him some of those paintings as I'm walking by. Like I don't even look at him and I slip them to him. Hope this goes right. Like maybe
Paintings?
whisper like sell these.
Yeah, sure.
Or
Roll
the
a
valuable
sleight of
art.
hand.
Paintings. Oh, the paintings.
Oh
Right.
damn,
So
yeah,
these are of
Frecky.
you. Like I don't know.
You just like bump into Kellen, and then when you walk away, the paintings are like stuck to his back or something like that. Yeah, you pass them off completely smoothly. Nobody notices. Okay.
Do I notice though?
Yes, you
does
do
Kellen.
notice.
Okay, now
They did want you to notice.
Will I know that that's what is happening?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, I'll know like when she gives them to me, they're for selling.
Yes. I mean,
Okay,
she whispers to you or they whisper
Oh.
to you as they're bumping into you. And
Gotcha.
then-
Okay. Got it.
Yes.
Well, I'll wait my turn after Shannon. Yeah.
He turns to Bardrick and he says, "Now, young ferryman, woman, sorry, you look kind of like man. It's very confusing.
It's okay. I know. I got the short haircut. It's all good.
For this scroll of this power, I would be willing to sell it to buy it from you for 600 gold pieces."
Mm, yeah, we could do that. Yep.
Very good. Well, here he pulls out a sack of gold coins.
And I
hands it
like
to you.
nudged Kellen's kneecap. I'm like, oh my god, man, we're rich.
I think he actually uses a series of scales and weights in order to make sure he's weighing out the proper amount. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Wait, now I'm suspicious. I want to roll an insight check on whether or not he really has that much money.
Yeah, go for it.
All right, let's see.
Yeah, I mean, he goes to the back of his cart, right? And he takes a key and he opens up a locked chest and he opens it up and he's got just bags and bags of gold sitting in it, separated out. He pulls out 5 bags of gold for each potion and pours them into a big pile, weighs them out. It all looks completely above board and legitimate, but you see that he is basically emptying his chest in order to pay the 3 of you for these goods. What are the art objects that you're trying to sell, Frecky?
I'm not really sure what's on them. They're from Hextia's hut, from the Twisted Netherlands.
Oh, yeah, you like cut out some paintings and then rolled them up, right?
Yeah. Well, credit goes to Donald for that, but yeah.
Yeah. How many?
I had 3. I'll
3.
check. I'll double check.
And I didn't tell you the price of them earlier.
You did.
I wonder if GM chat knows.
No, you gave me the price.
Do you have it written down?
I do. I just need to get to my inventory. You said there were only 10 gold each.
Okay. Yeah. So you've got 3 of them. They're 10 gold each. Okay.
I like how this guy was trying to shift some pans on us, some pots and pans. And
Yeah.
somehow we've cleaned him out of 1,600 gold. Like,
As he looks
Sure.
at them, I saunter by him and I glance at the paintings in his hands and I say, "Are those Kellen's paintings?"
Kellen, he's this man here.
Yes.
Yes. He gave me these paintings. Why? What? Who are you? You look strange.
I'm a renowned art collector. Those are Kellen originals.
Roll a deception test.
Oh, sorry. All right.
Holy shit. Frecky with the clutch rolls. Yeah, his eyes widen. He says, "Oh, yeah, yes, no, yeah. Are these your originals, Kellen?"
So very valuable.
Yes, very valuable.
Kellen, would you roll a deception test?
I will, and it's gonna be bad.
Probably.
Oh, great.
11. Not so
horrible.
good. So you're like, yeah. And he's like,
Wait. What was the first question? I'm sorry. Did you ask if they were originals? Like I didn't. No. I didn't make these. They are mine, but I did not make these. But
okay.
They are worth. I mean, look at them. They've got to be worth some gold. And if you don't have it, I bet someone does that wants them. Do you know anybody? Do you want them? Sorry, I'll let you talk now.
Well, maybe you should sell them instead to this renowned art collector. I think perhaps he is more. And sorry, do you prefer he or she?
I've been walking off by now.
Okay.
Kind of like shaking my head to my
Hello.
cloak.
Well, I'm not a big collector of art, but looking at these, there's clearly some interest here. The blobby shapes here that look like some sort of creature from Nightmare, very accurately represented. I could give you 10 gold for each painting, 30 gold.
Well, I have more emotional attachment to these paintings. Perhaps I will hang them up in the somewhere.
Oh, very, very good. Yes. Well, okay. You have any more magical items, you come to me.
Absolutely, and thank you very much. And if perchance anyone and I grab 10 of the gold that I have, and I just kind of stack them up. If anyone were to ask who you purchase these from, maybe you don't remember. Maybe you don't say anything, because carrying around gold like this can be dangerous from time to time. So, and if you want more business in the future, it would help if we were not broke or dead. So maybe you forget who you bought these from.
We were never here.
He taps his nose. He says, "Oh, yes. No, I will never remember that the great Kellen Wildlight sold me these potions."
Maybe.
Down.
Oh, yes. The great Kellen Wildlight showed me.
Tien, was it? 10?
Ture. My name is Ture.
Ture. I like you, and you've spent a lot of money, so I'm going to give you a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity here.
Oh.
What I have here, I pull out the vial, is a potion of resurrection.
Oh. Resurrection. I didn't know you could bottle that. Roll a deception test.
This is not necessarily deceptive.
Sell that. Do we? I thought we wanted to keep that one.
Oh no, this is your what is in that vial?
This is
again?
the lemon juice. The magical lemon juice.
Yes. Lemon or apple? Apple.
Oh,
right?
apple.
No,
Yes,
no,
magical apple juice.
But you said that was we want to keep that one. Remember, just in case it's a thing, just in case it works with Juliet.
But this is a lot of money right now.
Yeah,
I'm sorry. I mean, unless you want to pay me that much.
I don't have much more money left. I'm actually running out of money. Well, let me see it. Let me see the vial.
Okay, don't run too many tests on this, because every drop is very valuable.
Oh yes, no, of course. I'll be even more frugal. He uncorks the vial, and all of a sudden, the entire marketplace is filled with the scent of fresh golden apples. It smells amazing. It smells like fall instantly. He just wipes the top of the vial of the stopper with a small white cloth, and then he goes into the back of his cart and he does a couple of experiments and things. And he comes out and he shakes his head. He says, "My friend, I am afraid that my tests are insufficient to determine the effectiveness of this potion, but they are sufficient to tell me that I do not have enough gold to pay you for it, even were I to not have purchased these other items. You will have to treat this with great care. And when you find a buyer, make certain you get a good price. This is something very rare.
Tell us more. I mean, we already know, but you know, in your own words, just maybe a little bit.
Well, what more can I tell you? I don't know what it is or what it does. It smells delicious. I would absolutely drink it, definitely. But I don't know the effects of this potion of resurrection.
Well, it should be obvious, but thank you very much.
B-Dog, don't be selling that shit. It's for Juliet. Come on.
I'll make sure to take care of it.
Okay. So you guys have sold everything you want to sell. Is there anything you want to buy?
Oh.
We'll keep an eye out for a diamond.
Yes.
Oh, we're gonna find that southwest.
Who's leading the search for the diamond?
I will, I guess.
Okay, Donald.
Yeah.
Roll 1d20.
I happen to know a lot, coming from a noble background of these.
Yeah, Veriscal is just too small of a town to have any diamonds of that size hanging around. So, that's what you uncover as a result of wandering around town and asking your questions.
Mm-hmm.
Good. Well, why don't we take a quick break? Come back in 5 minutes. We'll make sure that you buy anything that you feel like you need for your journeys, and then you can set off in search of whatever you want to. So, don't go anywhere. We're going to come back with another hour of the West Marchers. We're going 4 hours today, so even though we did get a little bit of a late start, it sounds like everybody's okay to go a little bit later in order to make up for it. So, we'll be back in 5.